The number of Americans filing their first claims for unemployment benefits rose to 429,000 last week. Also today, the price of oil fell more than $4 to close just over $91 a barrel. That sudden drop came after the Obama administration announced that it is going to dump 30 million barrels of oil onto the market, a rare release from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, where America keeps its emergency oil supply. Was it a move to help the economy? Anthony Mason joins us now with some insight on that.
Scott, gas prices have been falling for the past month, so the sudden decision to tap into the Strategic Petroleum Reserve surprised almost everyone.
The Strategic Petroleum Reserve is the country's emergency oil lifeline. The White House said it was tapping into it because of supply disruptions in Libya and the Middle East.
There are some people who are saying this looks like a desperate move.
I would call it an economic Hail Mary pass.
Oil analyst Steve Kopit says it's not about supply disruptions, it's about the weakening economy.
I think there was some skepticism that these oil prices could actually bring down the economy. I think people are beginning to think that in fact they can.
For the 11th straight week now, unemployment claims have lingered above the key 400,000 mark. Yesterday, Chairman Ben Bernanke downgraded the Federal Reserve's growth forecast for the economy.
We have an awful lot of uncertainty right now about how much of this slowdown is temporary, how much is permanent.
Set up after the Arab oil boycott of 1973, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve holds more than 700 million barrels of crude in 4 salt caverns along the Texas and Louisiana Gulf Coast. Only the president can authorize its use in the event of a severe energy supply interruption. But until today, the White House had done that only twice, during the first Gulf War in 1991 and then in the wake of Hurricane Katrina in 2005.
This is not a severe supply disruption, so I really don't think it meets its original mandate for what we should use the SPR for.
While the fighting in Libya did push gas prices to nearly $4 a gallon in May, they've fallen 37 cents since then. Tapping the reserve should bring them down even more temporarily, but Kopit says there's only so much ammunition in that weapon.
So we can use it for 1 month, 2 months, maybe 4 months. After that, the question is, well, then what do you do?
But in the near term, at least, it should bring relief at the pump. Analysts estimate the move could lower gas prices by 50 cents or more within weeks.
Anthony, the price of oil is regulated in the market, of course, and I wonder if the government's action today changes the way the markets are going to work.
It's a game changer in one sense, I think, Scott, because the government is clearly trying to drive down the price here and may do this again. So if you're a trader, are you going to jump in the market if you think the White House might come in suddenly again? Traders don't like this. Drivers will.
Thanks, Anthony.